Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. So today I am removing my current nails and doing some foil application on the next set of nails that I'm going to do today. So as usual, I'll go ahead and remove all of my gems that I have on these nails. Cut them down and also remove the gel polish so that I can do a soak off. So here's that process. So since I am doing my right hand, I do set my e-file to reverse settings so that I can remove using my left hand. So those who are lefties would usually use the reverse when they're doing their left hand and using their right hand to use the e-file. And also I am using the Chiarosky 5-in-1 tornado bit to do the removal of the polish. And for those who don't know, I put cuticle oil in my acetone so that it helps moisturize my nails and actually makes it easier to clean out my manicure ball as well. So just a little tidbit. Once you're soaking your nails off, you can add some cuticle oil to the acetone, and that helps to moisturize your fingers. So I'm using my tornado bit again to remove any excess gel on my fingers. And then I'll go with a sanding band to do my cuticle work. And here's that process. Now I'm using my ball bit to clean up any excess cuticles, dry cuticles around the finger area. And here's that process. So my nails were looking a little rough, so I went ahead and used my nail clippers to trim them down. So here I am just etching the inside of the nail tips so that they can adhere well to my nail bed. And I'm using the sanding band for these nails, and then for the pinky, since it's so small, I'm going to use a tornado bit to etch the inside of that nail. So here is that process. So now I'm applying my protein bond, and I'll usually do 2 coats. Don't forget to hit your subscribe button and notification bell. Thank you. All right, so now I'm going in with my Kiara Sky Builder Gel. This is my favorite product to use to do my gel tips. If you have any suggestions on another product I should try, don't hesitate to put it down in the comments. I'll be happy to do a review. So I will go in with 1 thin coat of the builder gel on my nail beds and cure that for 1 minute. So I'm just showing my LED light that I'll be using to cure my tips onto my nail beds. So here is that process. And I will go ahead and put a little bit in the nail tip um, and cure that, do like a flash cure. And then once I'm done with all the nails, then I would cure it under my LED lamp for 1 full minute. All right, so I went ahead and cured those for 1 minute. And now I'm using my sanding band to clean up any excess gel that may have come out during the curing process. And then I would take my hand file, and crispen up the shape and use a buffer to remove the shine from the nail bed so that any gel polish or art that I put on the nail adheres well. So here's that process. As you know, I am right-handed, so I do have a little bit of a struggle hand filing my uh, right hand using my left hand. So I would kind of use my right hand to go against the emery board and make the process just a little bit easier. As you can see, like using my buffing block here, I'm using my right hand to, do most of the movement and hold the buffer with my left hand. So I went ahead and used some more swipe to clean off any dust or debris that are on the nails. So I'm using some black polish today with the Young Nails foils, the I Hold gel from Glitz Accessories and Such. And I'm going to try to do a smile line using the foils. So during this process, I'm just painting all the nails in black. So here is that process. And after I apply the polish, I would cure for 1 minute in between each layer. So here is that process. And the black polish that I'm using, I got from my local nail supply store. It's not a specific brand, so you just want to choose your favorite black gel polish. This is the only one that I've used, so I'm not sure what other ones are out there. If you have any suggestions, please don't hesitate to put them down in the comments. So I went ahead and removed the tacky layer because I didn't want anything getting in the way of me putting the foils on. Unfortunately, Young Nails doesn't have these foils anymore. I did go to their website to check to see if I can put it down in the description, but they don't have this foil anymore. So here at this process, I'm taking a striping brush and the transfer foil gel, and I'm trying to draw the smile line using that brush. So that is what I'm doing here. If you have any suggestions on the best way to draw smile lines, please let me know, because I kind of still struggle doing smile lines, and I'm just trying to find like the best way to do it. So any suggestions, I'd be happy to hear. And once I draw my smile line, then I would go and fill in the rest of the area with the transfer gel. And once I get that to my liking, then I would cure it under the light for 1 minute. So this is the foil that I'll be using, and what I did was just cut off a piece and place it on top of the foil gel. And I couldn't find my silicone tool to press it on there, so I just used my finger to press the foil into the gel. And there's really no length of time that I can specifically say to do this, but I just kept pressing it until it kind of separates away from the foil paper. And then once I start seeing it kind of lift, then I would peel it off. So you'll see that process here. So these are how the foils turned out. And now I've been for some reason lately my nail since I've been loving to do like the blooming colors mixed together. So that's what I'm doing here. I'm just doing a little bit of mixture of the colors that are in the foils, and that's going to go on my middle finger and my thumb finger. So here is the process for that. So here you apply the blooming gel to the nail, and then you would take a flat um, art brush and you'll kind of scoop it up and then apply it, whatever direction or however you want it to kind of flow on the nail. And then the polish kind of blooms out from the direction that it is in. It kind of goes in different directions and it gives it that blooming look. And I'm using the end of the dotting tool to kind of just spread it out in a certain kind of form. Nothing specific, just to kind of give it a different look. So now I am taking some of that transfer foil glue and putting it around the smile line of the nails that have the foils on them. And then I'm going to apply some gold foil in those areas. Here is that process. So I'm just taking my cleanup brush and just removing all the excess gold. So I'm using my iHold condensed gem gel, and I'm gonna add a few charms. And I wanted to do this little kind of abstract shape on my middle nail, so you'll see the process there. And I had two gems I just added to my pinky and pointer finger. Nothing too serious, just something that stand out a little bit. So I wanted to keep this design, um, simple, but have a little extra added to it. So here is that process. And here is where you'll see me do three different shapes and just kind of in an abstract kind of way. So now I'm just finishing the rest of the nails with my top coat, and make sure I cure that under the light for 1 full minute. And all the products that I'm able to find, I'll make sure that I put it down in the description below. And lastly, I'm using my cuticle oil to moisturize my cuticles. And then I'm all set on this set. So tell me what you think down in the comment section. And if you have any suggestion for any other nail designs that you'd like me to see or products you'd like me to review, please let me know. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye!